Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today I did my shopping haul at my local Meijer store. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the button down below. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. I can't wait to show you the great clearance deals that I found at Meijer. So let me go ahead and turn around the camera and show you what I got. Picked up another bag of potatoes this week at Meijer, and I finally found my green bananas because my Kroger store did not have green bananas. They just had ones that were overly ripe. I still bought a couple here because this is going to take a couple of days. I snagged my husband some more chunky soup. That's the one that he ends up eating. It's the sirloin burger one, and since we do not have any tomatoes ripe in our garden yet, I can't make that lovely tomato soup, which would last, like I said, 4 months for him in the freezer. So I went ahead and snagged some more chunky. I buy some kidney beans and mix it in with my meat, and I usually get the organic brand just because there's less bad ingredients, and I'm just really trying to watch everything that I eat. I did pick up a can of chili for my husband. Sometimes he eats the Cincinnati recipe original chili, and I'm just shocked at how expensive chili is in the store. They had one that was Skyline chili that was $5.29. That was a sale price, a can, and it was only like this big. This was like $4.49. That was just a regular everyday price, which, like I said, is still kind of high. I went ahead and snagged a beef broth from the Pacific Foods brand. I really do like this brand. If you're going to have to buy chicken broth or beef broth in the store, it just has better ingredients than, say, the store brand or the Swanson. They add a lot of other stuff in there that honestly I just don't want. So I snagged this one. I'm actually going to be using the beef broth and making a goulash recipe, and I will be putting that up probably more in, I'm going to say September, maybe August, but I'm wanting to make another goulash recipe. I made one once for my husband and he said it was okay, but I found a new recipe and I thought I'm going to go ahead and try to make that. I needed some more onions, so I picked up another bag. I actually had a couple of onions that were growing and I just put them right in my garden. So I figure we can at least have some shoots of green onion because I know my mom says she loves to eat that. Went ahead and got some more apples. I really do like Pink Lady apples. They're just really good. They have a little bit of tartness, but not a lot. And then I snagged more canned fruit for my husband. I do eat some of the canned fruit, like the pears, but again, he loves the pineapple. And really, don't get me wrong, fresh is better. But, at $1.44 for a can of pineapples, which is in just pineapple juice, it's not in, say, the corn syrup, like if you get the heavy syrup, that's a pretty good deal. So I went ahead and got 5 pineapple. I got some peach chunks and pears. No, they were not on sale, but again, I'm just trying to, stock my shelf, get a little bit more. There's a lot of road closures around here because, hey, school's out already and they got to fix the road sometime, but it can be a pain just to go shopping, at your food store. I was needing another one of these for my husband, Land O'Lakes butter, or if you call it kind of butter, and he was really, really low and I had to pick up another one. So I picked up another one for me. Land O'Lakes whipped butter is what I usually use. It has a little bit less fat than if you used butter from the stick. And again, I want to get as natural state that I can. Picked up another cheese for like the pizzas. And then I needed to pick up another mozzarella string cheese. I'm usually eating at least a string cheese a day. It's an excellent snack and it's all natural. And it's not a horrible price for the Meijer brand. This was $5.99 regular price. And I picked up another Dannon yogurt for my husband. He loves the one with the whole milk vanilla. Yeah, whole milk's not exactly good for everybody in the sense of high cholesterol, but he does like it. And if I can get it, of course, he doesn't eat it every time. It's a good treat for him. Went ahead and got another brown sugar. I was very low, needed another one, for cooking, etc. And then this is my husband's favorite drink, bubbly lime. This is sparkling water. He just, like I said, he just loves it. And it was 3 for $10 this week. And I went 5 days ago to Meijer. It was rate clean. Well, I don't blame people because my husband says it's really good. So I went ahead and, went back, and actually I'm shopping. Today is Saturday, and I was lucky. This was the end of the sale to get the bubbly for him. Went ahead and got another one of these green beans because, like I said, I just love them. Like I said, myself, I could eat the whole bag. That is how good they are. I just really can't wait for my beans, to get better and bigger in the garden. They just started to poke through in the ground. And it's been about 2 weeks ago since we planted them. And I picked up another one of these, green beans steamable. They're not bad. Again, sometimes I like a different change than just eating my pressure cooked green beans. I do. My husband, he said he can eat those until he's blue in the face. But sometimes I like a different texture, and these are a little bit more crunchier. I did snag this. I know my son, he eats turkey meat, like turkey bacon, and sometimes gets ground turkey. I guess because of the date, this is June 12th. These were 99 cents. So that was clearance price. Says regular $5.29 for this bag. Shocking. So 99 cents was a good deal. Figured since he eats turkey, he could always just throw it in the freezer and, he can save it for later. I was getting a little low on wax paper, and I buy the store brand. I'm not real picky on that. It's Meijer brand is good quality for that. And then I bought him another Kraft mac and cheese. My husband likes this mac and cheese better than my homemade. I don't know why. He just thinks the other one tastes more creamier, and it's just not him. Everybody has different taste. So I snagged him this one. And then I needed some more sandwich bags. Meijer. And like I said, I really do like the Meijer brand. This was $2.45 regular price. And that's not a bad deal for 90 sandwich bags. I couldn't imagine what the Ziploc was. I didn't even look at it, honestly. Well, so here's one of my deals right here. These are Bounty napkins. Now it says was $3.69, $1.84. The reason being is you can see ice skates on here and mittens. These were winter napkins. Well, I don't care if they're winter, summer, whatever. I don't care. For that price, that's an excellent deal. So I snagged 2. I can't beat 200 napkins for $1.84. And Bounty napkins is a really good napkin because, again, that's like a Bounty paper towel. It's definitely going to pick up a spill. And I use napkins year round, so my husband and I, we don't care. So I think that was an excellent buy. I did go ahead and get this for my granddaughters. This is the one that actually has fruit and veggie juice. I guess that's the one that they actually buy like at Sam's Club in bulk. But I thought, hey, I need one at Mama's house. So, I'm a cool mama. I've got some gummies for them. And hopefully I'm not pumping them with a whole bunch of junk. So I'm really trying to watch what I give them. Just because, again, it's going to hype them up. And I don't want to hype them up, And then they'd be wild animals for their parents. And then I've ended up picking up this. This is not my normal brand that I buy of dishwasher cleaner, but I usually buy the store brand. And they didn't have it anymore. And I guess they probably did away with it. I know this is like 6 months ago, last time I bought this. So I ended up getting this one. This one's got 4 in a box. And I figured I would go ahead and try this one. And I think this one was $8.99 for this, but if I bought the other brand, I only got 2 for $6.30. I was like, well, this is cheaper to get the more of the quantity, for this one. But I'm going to see how this one, works. And then I went ahead and snagged this. This is actually for my grandson. And I didn't really have, I have toys here. Some of them are multi-sex toys, girls and boys can play with. But, some of it's more geared for girls because I've been through, 2 granddaughters that have played with the toys here at my house. So I thought I would go ahead and pick up this. And this is pretty cute looking. This is the only one I could find that was a guy driving a garbage truck. I don't think he wanted a girl just because he's a boy, that way, he had one to play with, but he could always play with the girl one as well. This wasn't a bad price. This was $5.99, and it says this is from Little People, and it is for the age of 1 to 5. So I thought it would be perfect, for him to play with here. And then I ended up getting some Aquaphor. Now I use Aquaphor for like if you have I have some eczema, it comes and goes, and Aquaphor really works. But yeah, I can't believe how much expensive this was. For this tube, I think it was $6. If I got the real big one, it was $14, but I'm not using it that much. So I really didn't want to buy all that just because I'm not having that much eczema, just a little bit. So I figured I'd go ahead and snag this one. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what I got in the meat over here. Now here is really excellent deal when I got to the store. I'm kind of in shock. Now, I've never really had the True Goodness organic brand in chicken, but I have had organic chicken, whole chicken, and it is fabulous. I've also had organic chicken in like the breast and the tenders. I don't know what they feed their chickens, but like it's just so much, it has more of a flavor, tastes more clean. I'm not saying that the other one tastes more dirty or anything like that, but it's just a different kind of taste to eat the organic chicken than rather buying the regular store brand Meijer chicken, which is what I buy all the time. But I ended up, I wasn't really looking for meat because honestly, I had enough ground beef. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could use the chicken, and that's why I got it. I was down to like one whole breast. One whole chicken. I usually fix one whole chicken a week. So I just couldn't beat this. If you're looking at these prices here, regular price $22.46. It's, not quite a 6-pound chicken. I got it for $6.74. That was a steal. I mean, this one $19.47 for 5. This one $19.75 for $5.92, almost $6. And the True Goodness brand is the one that's free of dyes and all that stuff. This is all natural, and free range technically is supposed to be where the animal is not in a cage. Now, I mean, they could have a big, huge area that say is a cage or a fence. That's considered free range, but not each one chicken in a cage, which is how it is in some farms. So free range chicken is honestly a better tasting chicken. But anyway, that was to me an excellent buy. And then I snagged this for my husband. He really likes the street taco. Again, the price was $12 and they lowered it to $5.40. That's more than half off. That is an excellent buy. He likes this one, and the steak one is really good as well. And this feeds him only. And then, hey, it makes my life a little easier because then I can sit back and maybe just make something for me that's real quick. And all in all, so with the meat here that I got and with the other items over here that I got, this was pretty much a stock up my shelf kind of day. My total was $151.35. Yeah, looking at it, still kind of shocking, but I found some excellent deals. Here's my Kroger shopping haul. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what I got. Okay, I ended up picking up 2 more red lettuces, and they actually look like they're decent this week. I did pick up 2 jalapeno peppers. I'm going to be making my husband I do believe it's a white chili soup, and I will put that recipe up more in the fall because I figure just, soups are more for the fall. But I had to pick up these jalapeno peppers for the soup. And I also ended up picking up the mini sweet peppers as well. This week they were on sale for $1.99 a bag, limit 5. That was a coupon in the digital app that you needed to clip. And again, 1 or 2 of these is supposed to go in that white chili soup that I'm going to be making my husband. I went and picked the donuts for my husband this week. It was $4.99. That was a digital coupon in the app that you needed to clip, and it was limit 5. Let me tell you, this was the last one left in the store. I was in shock. Again, it's Friday as I'm filming this, and school's already out, so my Kroger was more crowded than, say, normal, because again, all those people were not at school. Went ahead and got some more bananas here, and they actually had some that were a little bit green here, and of course that means they'll last a little bit longer. And then I picked this up for my dog. Love Some. I don't know if you've ever tried that. Supposedly that is a brand that is by Kroger, and I usually buy him the beef sticks, but I usually get a smaller bag, and this one was on sale. I guess this is regular. I think it said shockingly $9. They had it on sale for $7. So I went ahead and snagged it because a small little bag is usually over $2, almost $3. Picked up another loaf of bread for my husband, the honey wheat bread for him. I got another flour. I really, honestly, I didn't have it on my list, but I had a digital coupon where I got 55 cents off the bag of flour, which ended up meaning I only paid $2.09 for a bag of flour, which is pretty good. I don't think I've ever seen, anything lower than that lately. I picked up the chicken broth. That's for my husband's soup. Again, the white chili soup. It's taking chicken broth, and it's also taking some Great Northern beans. And I just picked up the Kroger brand here, and I've got 3 cans of that. And then this one, I probably going to pronounce it wrong. I don't know if that's adobo chili and garlic blend. This goes in the soup as well. And so I ended up snagging that. And then I got some Banquet brown and served sausage links for my husband. I usually just get him the small little box, but that was $2 and there was only 9 links in a box. So I figured, this probably would be a better price. This was 8 something. So I thought, well, it's good till 2025 or maybe it's 2026. But I figure all in all, he'll be able to eat through that. I did get this Sargento mozzarella cheese sliced. I had a coupon in my app that I got this for free. So I cannot beat free cheese. So I went ahead and grabbed this one. You didn't have to get mozzarella. I could have got any variety, but it had to be the Sargento. I got some more breakfast burritos for my husband, and he really does like these. And this is when he's at home. Sometimes, yes, I do make an omelet or something like that, or a breakfast casserole. But sometimes, he has to go somewhere, and it's just something real quick. These were 4 for $5. That's just the sale price. It was not a coupon. And then I snagged some tortilla chips for my husband, the Kroger brand. They were not on sale, but it was suggested to use it with that white chili soup, and I thought it would be perfect for him. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And then I got some cheddar cheese, and this was, again, for the white chili soup that I'm going to be making him. And then I've got these 3 candy bars actually for my mother-in-law. They were clearance. You could not beat the price. 78 cents. This one only 49 cents. And the M&Ms was 49 cents as well. Again, she eats the candy at her age, 83 years old, and she still enjoys it, so might as well. And, you don't have to pay full price. So try to beat that. And then I got the milk. I needed only 2 gallons of skim and then a half gallon, but not all the milk was marked down. They did have June 16 milk in there that was full price. So I was able to snag these 3 at $1.66. So I ended up buying 3 of them at $1.66. I can't beat that because that's cheaper than what I pay for a half gallon of 2% or skim milk. So this was just regular price, $2.59 for this. For the 2% milk that I ended up getting. And then I ended up snagging this for my son. He actually drinks almond milk. He used to drink soy milk as a kid. And this is almond milk pudding. He's had it before. And at $1.48, you can't beat that because that was half price. And it was, I think the date said June 14th. But it could go a little bit past that date. Absolutely. And then I ended up snagging this. Is it Batoni? Probably, I don't know if I butchered that, but this is regular $7 to $8, and they had only one of them at $3.67. That was more than half off, and you couldn't beat it. Again, it just says use or freeze by June 14th. So technically, if he couldn't use it right now, he could just throw it in his freezer. But this makes a quick, dinner for his family or just for his daughters as well. And his wife, they can, slap on some pasta sauce and they're good to go. Well, all in all, here were my groceries from Kroger this week. My total was $69. Well, I think I did pretty good this week. Well, thank you for watching. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.